Coming to you live from Southern California. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, ready to get underway. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit.
Number 3, Taylor Ward.
And we're off and running from Anaheim.
Nope, that's down.
Late with the swing there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. One up, one down.
Batting second, short.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Zingy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. And first offering is fouled off. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and a full count now. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now back here at Angel Stadium and getting to start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Digging in, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Fought off foul. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Batting third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, no outs. Here's Mike Trout.
Ball one.
Neto at second. Shanuel at first with no outs.
Tough
Ball
spot
two.
right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. First and second, and nobody out. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Right fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Now batting Joe Adell. Fastball for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. They'll throw to third, and he's got no chance. He's out. Man at second. Hard hit right side, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And another ball. And that is low for ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Aye.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That misses, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, no outs. Colton Cowser will hit next. That one misses.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Hey.
In the air to left center. Trout settles underneath it. Brings it in. Two aboard with one out. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 on, 1 out. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander.
Nope.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Ball that's outside.
Next pitch is outside. Kobe Mayo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. That's in there. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
In for a strike. 0-2 now.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a pop-up. Henderson has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Two down, nobody on. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Angels go quietly there. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Kobe Mayo now at the plate.
Aye.
Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's a ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Yo, 1. And that is out of play.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Gunnar Henderson.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. To third, Moncada. To first, that's the inning. Orioles held in check there, still behind by a count of 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, so in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach.
So up next, Zach Neto. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game.
That's out. Hey.
And now
That's
2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The count 2-1. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Shannawell in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, 1 down. This one popped up. Henderson gets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. New inning getting started. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former 2nd-round pick out of the University of Florida.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. On a strike. The pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Sliced hard but foul. That missed by a lot, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Tyler O'Neill. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
And here is Colton Cowser.
Nope, ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out.
That's ball 2.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over.
Left field. And that's a base hit on the second.
He's in there.
Safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Mountcastle in the box now. Take strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Up the middle, Frazier. The flip, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at one apiece. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Ball,
He really
that's too
committed
high.
to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that
Ball
one
three.
cutting but missing down low. Pitch is in there. Full count now. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike three. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Moncada takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Just
That's
off
in.
the
Ball
inside
two.
edge. Here's a 2-0.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. Grounded out his first time up. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball,
Outside, that's a ball.
that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the fifth. Blaze Alexander digs in now. Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Aye.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball line to center.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
In the air, out towards right center. Adele under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Go-ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, has grounded out a couple of times.
Hey.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2.
0-1.
Slow roller up the middle. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Halfway home, all even. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Challenge from behind the dish here, and on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Just missed. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, right field. 1 down.
Up next for the Angels.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jorge Soler. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. One, two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's ball two.
A little bit low.
That's ball
Full
three.
count now.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the Angels.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, 1 for 2.
Anderson.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Nope. That's a
Action in
ball.
the Angels bullpen. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pomeranz also throwing. On the
Nope.
ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a
Really
ball.
nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And the 2-2. Bounced up the middle. Frazier on to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah!
That catches the corner. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. 2 away now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles.
In.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. A little bit low. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's inside.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Foul ball. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Orioles.
Next to hit, Colton Cowser.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. Inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1.
Aye. Ball 2.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now all even up. Struck him out without a swing. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one in the air, right field. O'Neill on his horse.
That ball foul.
Can't get there. This one lands foul. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Down the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shadowell. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
upstairs. Mike Trout up next. Popped up. Henderson should have this one. And that will end the inning. Angels held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the top of the seventh. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ball, that's in.
On the ground to the left. Moncada tossed to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Anderson ready to work. That
Hey!
one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run blast. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 3-1.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down, and here is Taylor Ward. Left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without...
Brent Suter will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. 1 for 3. Pitch gets away. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these two runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
The Orioles trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. It's their second home run of the inning. A 4-spot on the board. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
So 2 down. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swinging a foul straight back.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 66, the rookie right-hander is getting loose. Suarez getting loose as well. Ball to strike.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Moncada, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. This one chopped to first. Alonso, he'll do it himself. 2 gone. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
No,
I can't play around with
inside.
him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That's ball 2.
The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward settles underneath it, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Angels 1. Back in Anaheim, we're at the top of the 8th. Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Blaze
Here comes the manager
Alexander.
out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brent Suter done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Angels,
on here, number 70.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Base hit center field. And that's a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very
Up
well
next
in this
for the
one.
Orioles,
When you see a ball
third
come off the bat
baseman,
like that, you know it was
Mayo.
pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Next to hit, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soler has a beat on it. He's got it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Up
That
next
front
for the
shoulder
Orioles,
coming open
left
instead of
fielder,
staying
Taylor
closed.
Ward.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So back to the top of the order. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. 1 for 4 with a double.
Ball
And
inside.
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Nope.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out towards right center field. Adele gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. And the Orioles lead 1, and they're on top 7-1.
Pitching for Baltimore.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 66.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike
Ball
zone.
1.
Low lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And another
that's
ball.
up there. That's ball
Just
3.
missed. Way out front for strike 2. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Digging in, Jorge Soler.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one ripped, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Well, Hoppy in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball down.
Man at first, one away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Second and third, one gone. Here's Adam Frazier.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
And he dodges that fastball.
Looks like he definitely tried to overthrow that fastball as it was left up in the zone. Take a little off, see some late life movement, and get the ball down in the zone.
2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The shortstop,
Back to the top of the order now. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
6-run lead doesn't feel all that big right now based on the situation.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. The Halos trying to get back into this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. 1 run across, and it's off the wall. 2 runs across now. The relay to the plate, and he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see it.
For Baltimore.
Stepping in,
Number
Nolan
72,
Shanuel.
Nick Lachey.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Lined into right, and the inning is over. Back here at Angel Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
2-2. Now one miss.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's hard hit on the line. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. There comes the throw. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Pete Alonso. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Gets under it and pops it up. Adele on his way over. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Adley Rutschman.
So now with one away and a man at second. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's outside.
And another ball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fastball for a strike. Full count now.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
In the air, right field. Adele under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Liner, and oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Colton Cowser will hit next. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead it 7-3. Bottom of the 9th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Got him. 1 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Moncada in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball! That pitch is out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Liner, base hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Joe Adell, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, double play, and that's the ball game.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. They put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
7-3 is how this one ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
Now the starting pitcher in this one, Reed Detmers. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about ready to roll. Taylor Ward digs in now. And we're underway. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Grounds one to short. Neto tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Gunnar Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Batting third.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Two and one the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one misses. Ball three.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Leading off, Zach Neto. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Ball. That's inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. Liner, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Trout. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The 1-1.
Ball. That's out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And the 0-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Detmers in his 4th year, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Second inning here, no score. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Out number 2.
Center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
No, that's down.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Offense held in check. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball 2.
Foul ball there. And a 2-2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now batting Joe Adell.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, that's inside.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Rutschman fires over to first. That ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. New inning getting started. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Just missed.
Hey!
Outside low. And now 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball is outside. The Orioles with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Taylor Ward in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And here is Taylor Ward. Golden opportunity right here. That one almost got him.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The lefty, the 1-0. That
Ball
one
two.
misses. That's 5 straight.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fastball for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Henderson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-1. Now there's a bullet down the line. Can't reach it. Should score at least 2. 1 run's in. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 down, runners at second and third. Frazier tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Out towards right center field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
As we go to the last of the third. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off.
That's outside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 8th, catcher Logan.
And up next for Los Angeles, Logan O'Hoppe. Fought off foul. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Second baseman Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. And there's a base hit to the left. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Zach Neto.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. Frazier leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Nolan Schanuel.
And next for LA, Nolan Schanuel.
Nope. Ball 1.
First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Two on, 2 outs. Got one fouled off, 2-2. Just missed. Mike Trout waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
The kick, the 3-2. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Back in Anaheim. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Detmers back to work. Base hit, left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Colton Cowser now at the plate.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Way out front for strike 2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
In the dirt.
He's trying to
ball
stay
2.
down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swings and misses, and there's one down.
For the Orioles, the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
One out man at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball 1.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Frazier. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, so in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Up the middle. Toss to Alonso, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Left field. Ward takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Joe Adele. He's 0 for 1.
Adele.
Right down the chute. 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And he swings over the top there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Angels go quietly there. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Anaheim, ready now for the 5th inning. Blaze Alexander getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And he swings through that one. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate.
New pitcher on now, Sean Anderson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mayo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one. Anderson, a 6'6" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. The 0-2. Anderson ready to work. Ground ball up the middle. Neto handles, throws to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 70. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Bachman getting loose as well. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball
3-2
3.
now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's a good
That's
at bat
ball
right
4.
there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Gunnar Henderson.
So a man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Hey.
Check swing, and he went. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. 1 left for the Orioles. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
Outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hey!
Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
1 out, man at first. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. The 0-1. There's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hopped up on the left side of the infield. Mayo in position. 2 away now.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
So up next, Adam Frazier. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Inside, ball 1.
And now 2-0.
Outside.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man on second, 2 down. That one's in there. And the count's even at 2. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 3-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That one missing inside. Nolan Schanuel. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2.
Hey.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. Tag, save. It's 3-3.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Trout swings through it for strike 1. Man at second. That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Pete Alonso digs in now.
First baseman Pete Alonso.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pomerantz getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That's ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. Now 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Right through there for a strike. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Next to hit, Tyler
Outside,
O'Neill.
that's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike two. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. That one almost got him. Inside, backs him off again. Too low,
Nope.
ball
Ball four.
and he represents the tying run on
Up next
base
for the
after that
Orioles,
hard-fought
center fielder,
walk.
Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser will hit next. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Now quick throw to first. O'Neill back in on a dive. One-run game, one out, one on. Up the middle, Frazier. The flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated
Ryan
hitter,
Mountcastle
Ryan
now at the
Mountcastle.
plate. Fouled off down the right side.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Just
that's
missed.
just out.
It's a
Nope,
big opportunity
outside.
right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that's
Ball
way
three.
high. And the count is 3-1. Blaze Alexander waiting on deck for the Orioles. (3-1) is on the way. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Blaze Alexander.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Nope.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown.
He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 66.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Moncada leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball, right field. O'Neill gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels. Right
Now
fielder,
here is Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off. He was late. The Angels trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe.
Ball one.
Tied at 4.
At the ball.
Ground ball
Hello.
left side, and it goes just foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two now. In the air out towards right center. And there are two down.
Up next for the Angels.
Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. Strike one.
Ball two.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. It's now tied 4-4.
Easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend, they gon' try to act like
Now
we ain't had it.
pitching for the
Welcome back.
Angels,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Chase Silseth. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. That's in there. It's 0-1. In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Taylor Ward. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Orioles, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing. You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Tied at 4. And he chases that one. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This game's all tied at 4. Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Nope.
And that one fouled off. Inside, almost got him. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. Oh, and that liner got him. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Couple of walks and a strikeout. First offering, runner goes. Liner caught at second. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Orioles 4 and the Angels 4. here at Angel
Leading off for the
Stadium.
Orioles,
Ready to
first
begin the
baseman,
8th. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Tied at 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Next for the Orioles,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball, that's out. Nope, that's inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chase Silseth done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
And
Angels,
we've got ourselves a pitching
number
change.
13,
Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. And that's fouled off. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. It's the Orioles 4 and the Angels 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rico Garcia. Digging in, Nolan Shanuel. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Center fielder, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Ball one there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 48, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Cano, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Ripped to right. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Making a move at second base. Pinch running for the Angels. Bryce Teodosio. They want his wheels out there after the one-out double. And now Yoan Moncada.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball one.
Runner edges away at second.
Nope, that's a ball.
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Slider misses outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Adele in the box now. Takes strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The 0-1. And ball one.
Damn.
That misses. Ball two. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave. Back in Anaheim, we go to the ninth. Colton Cowser digs in now.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Chopper right side. Frazier on to first in time. Now one
Up
gone in the
next for
ninth.
The Orioles, the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
And here is Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
In the air, left field. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Four in the ninth.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Hey! That's out.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
Nope, that's inside.
Tied at 4. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Rico Garcia out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Struck him out swinging. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Angels held in check. Still all square at 4 apiece. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kobe Mayo now at the plate.
Kobe Mayo.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Man at second. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Tied at 4.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Out towards right center field. Adele on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Go ahead run on base. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Orioles with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One away with a runner at third here in extra innings. And that just misses. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson, known for his late inning heroics. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Back foot slider struck him out. It's the Orioles 4 and the Angels 4. On to the bottom of the 10th. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. That one finds a corner. That's strike one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop,
So now with one away and a man at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Laser base hit. Coming home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Angels walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.